Hi and welcome to my channel Razor Sharp. My name is August. This is the first English video making ever on my channel. It is also the 1st of June, which is a couple of things. The first is in Bulgaria. It is the national? It's not national. It's holiday for children. So congratulations to all the children and everyone who still feels childish like me. I'm going to celebrate today. Also, the 1st of June marks the first day of the 8th annual Lather Games in the subreddit WetShaving, which I will be participating. This video is more Reddit, I'm forgetting my words, great start. More Reddit centered. It is for Reddit, but it'll be open to anyone who, well, wants to see it. So yeah, very self-conscious about my English, because even though my father is a professor of English and I've spoken it since long time ago, I actually spoke my native language, Bulgarian, and English. I've gotten a bit rusty, but anyway, I'm gonna wash my face and start making some lather, or show what I'm gonna use actually. So, if I groan and moan during the video, it's not because I get any sexual pleasure from making this video. It's more because I went to the gym for the first time since 14 years and I feel everything dislocated and hurts. Anyway, today's theme is spring theme, and it's actually very thematic because spring came late. I think it's still coming in Bulgaria, so and I chose this soap, and it's a favorite of mine, Matres by Southern Witchcrafts. I still have not watched either the old or the new film that this soap is based on, but I will do that. Steven and Courtney make some awesome soaps. The scents are amazing. I actually tried the Fougere and Nemeta recently, and it's intoxicating, really. So what else will I use? I will use one of the razors that I really don't like, but it's part of the competition, an open comb, and I'm gonna get it out of the way the first day because I really don't like it. The Muhle R41, and the handle is a bit different. It's with birch tar. It's actually very nice feel in the hand, but I really don't like it. It has such big blade chatter. Anyways, and brush I will be using today is one that I bought some time ago. It's an OUMO or WOMO, I don't know how it's pronounced. Synthetic 30 millimeter tuxedo knot. And yes, I know the maker, artisan, whatever you want to call it, from China isn't one of the beloved ones in the subreddit, but well, I didn't know. When I bought it, I didn't know, but well, what can you do? Okay, I'll start making the lather because I'm gonna chatter all day long. The thing that I'm the most self-conscious about this video is the lather making, because actually thanks to the Reddit I improved my lather a lot, because they spoke, you need more water, always more water. And I tried that and became much better, and now I have this, what's the word, how do you say it? I kind of feel proud of the lather I'm making. I think it's pretty darn good. And this is kind of a test because, well, if anyone views the video, it's still in the beginning, so they probably might see it. They'll say, I know that's not a good lather, you need more water, you need to beat it more. I start with a very dry brush, and then I start adding water drops by drops from the faucet. I just tune it in such a way that it starts dripping, and I start to mix. I'm gonna show what blade I'm gonna use. I was recently taking a walk with my mother in the old part of town. It's actually the old town, it's not an old part of the town where I live, in the whole town. And I passed by an antique store and I was like, wait, I'm gonna check if they have any straight razors, because straight razors are the main things I use outside of the channel. When I don't make videos, I shave with a straight. or with a injector if I'm in a real hurry. The Lather is coming. These soaps are phenomenal. I just love them. It puts the vegan versus tallow to rest for me. It's just, I don't care anymore if it's vegan or not vegan. It's all just great soap. So I went into the shop and I said, hey, you got any strays? He said, nah, I only have a Chevette. I'm like, okay. But he did say he has some blades, which I'll show in a second. And quite a lot of blades. And while I was looking through the blades, he said, I know I have a belt, a strop. I never made the distinction if a strop is when it was put on something wooden and taped to it, or any belt that you can pull with your hand is a strop. So it's a belt to strop my razor, and it's a Pelican, and it's in mint condition. And I was like, okay, I buy it. He said, well, I haven't said how much. I don't care, I buy it. So these 100, I think they're around 150 blades, and the Pelican, I got them for 30, $25, $27. I'm gonna beat the Lather a bit more, and then I'm gonna, so I basically beat it into a consistency that I like, and how the viscosity of it, how much I like it, and then I started adding water and just painting it in the bowl, so to say. So something like this, and I'm just now gonna paint some water in. I will try and do 2 pass shaves and not go too deep, because, well, if I go too deep, then 1, I can't do it on a daily basis. 2, I may not have anything to shave in the next day, so I have to be practical. So maybe once with the grain, once against the grain, even though this raisin isn't the best. The Lather's coming on pretty well, but it needs a bit more water. I hope I don't overhydrate it. I'm sure there's someone who's gonna say, you know, you should have added more water, or you added too much water. Maybe a bit more. And I'll stop. Yeah, seems good enough to me. Okay, I'm gonna splash my face again so the whiskers soften up. Oh yes, welcome to my socialistic bathroom. Very 80s, 90s, 70s. Anyways, so I bought this with many, actually there are only 4 brands of only 4 brands of blades. You got the Perma-Sharp, whoop, focus. You got the Rubier, whatever it is, and it has the most of these. It has, I know, about 100 of these. It only has 2 of these. Wait, sorry, 3 of these. 3? Sorry, God. 4 of these, 4 of the Perma-Sharp, so 40 blades. 2 of these, I think, the Paul Silvers. I actually sent 250 of these to Kevin Shaves. He made a video some time ago, and he's used them in total of twice. And these, an old Wilkinson, I didn't even know these existed, the old Wilkinson sword blades. So I'm very curious. I've tried this, and also I've tried this. And they're very nice blades. What I haven't tried is this, and I'm quite curious. I hope they don't have any rust in them. They shouldn't, but you never know. So let me take a blade, 1 blade out. Okay, it has some Arab writing on it, probably Arabic writings on it. Okay, it's in a double package with the, I don't know what kind of paper this is. I think they call it the rice paper here. Does it have any rust? I don't know, but I think it has some chips in the blade. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, let's try another one, because this one, let's try another package. I'm feeling less confident about this. Let's try another one. This one has a chip and I think some minor surface rust, so no. This one looks clean. I think they all have chips. Microchips, but what can you do? You know what? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna disinfect this one. Just spray it with some disinfectant. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Back. Okay. Disinfected it, and I'm gonna put it in the razor. Kids, don't try this at home. It's not good for you. I'm just stupid, and I can afford the loss of blood because I'm a bit overweight. Here it is. I really am not looking for. I really hate this razor. The R41 for me is really inefficient and ineffective. Well, I usually shave very slow, so everything is inefficient, but the ineffective part, people say, you know, it can mold down. It's just awful. I'm gonna splash my face for the third time the little charm, and we're gonna put some lather on the face and hope that this old, slightly chipped blade combined with a razor I really do not like will not cut off my face, but we'll see. I think I may need to paint in some more water. Yeah, could do a little bit more water. Good. And I am in a dire need for a haircut, but that will happen at some point. Oh my god, it's so... I can hardly lift my arm. Damn, Jim. I have a very strange growth of my hair. The directions are not the best, but I've learned with time to manage it. It actually should start, but it goes like this, but I just need to, my sideburns, okay. Gotta be honest, really not liking the feeling of how this shaves. But what can you do? The theme of the day suggests, and I don't know what I'll write, but I'll probably write what I say here, and then I might change it a bit, but yeah, and oh, this doesn't cut at all. I don't know if it's in the blade. I'll have to try this with another blade, but maybe it'll be after the Lather game. I'll see. I'll see with what I can combine it. So the theme today is in honor of last year's winner, whom I think I joined around the end of last year, November, October, somewhere around that time. So I was not present. The winner are Jungula. Wait, no, it's u/Jungula. I'm new to Reddit. Other than this shaving forum, I'm not really part of it, so you could say I'm a boomer or whatever you want to say. I don't really care. But the user Jungula, I hope that I'm pronouncing that. I can't really say anything because actually for the last month I think I've been pretty absent. I haven't posted it all, but what I've gathered from the time I've been there is he's very nice, very active, and he shaves twice a day, which I envy. No joke, if I do my ultra close BBS shave with my straight edge, nothing, you can literally press your finger on my skin and move it, and for 20 to 24 hours nothing comes out. So yeah, I don't know how he does it. Maybe his beard grows really fast, but he's a nice, very nice, joyful person. I've had very small interactions with him actually. There was a talk about not the gem, not the star, I forgot the name, the Rolls razor, yeah, the one with you put a piece of metal like apart from a straight razor and just shave with it. So he was asking about that, and I shared one of the videos from a Bulgarian friend of mine who helps me with my straights. He's quite the expert on straights, so he has a video with the Rolls razor. He exclusively shaves with a straight razor. So he made a video, and at some point he just removed the guard because he was like, I can't shave with this. I need to feel the blade on my face. Oh, this hurts. Okay, I guess grain isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought I told a puddy cat. Man, I miss cartoons. I miss old-time cartoons. So far, so good. These videos might be shorter than my usual videos because I don't need to make, or at least I don't feel like I need to make introductions about like I did in my Bulgarian videos, because, well, most of you know about these products, especially Southern Witchcrafts. In Bulgaria it's not that popular. You could say that I'm the one that's bringing the American bazaar or American products to the spotlight on the Bulgarian scene. Which I'm very happy to do so, because I think they are incredible and they perform very awesome. So actually I've tried quite a lot of Stephen scents. Stephen and Courtney, sorry, I made that mistake once, he corrected me and I feel bad. I've tried, the Matres is my favorite. I actually have to try the Labyrinth one because I'm really curious, but I've tried Fougère Nemeta, I don't know how it's pronounced, Nimira, whatever. Fougère Nemeta, Lysanthropy, Druantia, what else was there? Carpathia, there was one more, I forget. Valley of Ashes, and one more which I can't remember. But what can you do? But I really like how bold they are with their scents, because they're very dark. They're not your usual popular either Creative Ventus or I don't know, something citrus like, or Bayram. They really push the limits in a way. A lot of people say Valley of Ashes is very similar to Midnight Stag, which there are some faint resemblances, but I really cannot agree. Okay, Well, it's not a BBS, and I'm not going for it because I won't have anything to shave tomorrow, so I will end the shave here. As unpleased as I may be, because I'm very pedantic, I always try for the BBS. I need a BBS. And not just the rims, the shave quality. So, I'm gonna... I think I saw this from Kevin Shaves, and I actually quite like it. You just use the leftover soap to wash the face. It's soap, why not wash it? I know what will happen if I do another against the grain. I always do one with the grain and at least two against the grain and some touch-ups. I know what will happen. I will get a lot of bleeders and a lot of pain. And this, at this moment, is not the name of the game. It's not the pain games, it's the Lather Games. So, I will end it at that. But for a 2-pass shave, great, and I'll have something to shave tomorrow. And who knows, I might get a haircut. Oh! It's time for some aloe. Now I have to do a shout out to Jeff M54321. There was a topic on the OUMO block, alum block, and I caved in and I bought one. It is the same as a normal alum block. The only thing that's different is almost no fuel. No, I would say 0.3 out of 10. Only difference is, and it actually drags just a tiny bit compared to my normal run-of-the-mill deodorant alum stick. So, only difference, and actually quite a major one, which I will continue using this and probably use exclusively OUMO shave alum blocks. It does dry the skin much more or less. Now that's not right. Much less. It dries the skin far less than your usual run-of-the-mill alum. So that's quite nice. If you're wondering why I use it so much, I use it until the pain stops. Pain! So yeah, I'm gonna let it sit. Put the brush and the soap in the bowl too. I'm actually trying to... I saw in one of... God, I forgot his name. 1 second. Ah yes. Remember, one of Scurdy? I can never pronounce. Why such crazy names? Why? Anyways, I saw that he had a 3D printed bowl. I quite liked it. So I went to a 3D printer and asked, alright, here's the design, here's the file, how much would it cost? And he said, $80. I'm like, what? $80? Well, that's if I want the whole thing to be dense. If it's 30% hollow or 70% hollow, it's $60. But still. So I'm trying to find an alternative because for the most part, for these 2 years, I've always wanted to find the ultimate shave bowl, but for now, I'm sticking with the one you saw. It's just a normal soup bowl, but it's big and it does the job well. I need it big so I can swirl it around and not have my brush bang on the ends of the ball. Anyways, what I usually do, and I will do now, is go and dry up everything, the brush, the razor, the whatever, the blades, and I'll come back to put on the aftershave. I'll be back in a second. Oh. Okay, so everything is dried. This part is kind of okay, but here is pretty bad, but I'm gonna have to live with not so BBS and great shaves for the next month if I actually want to make it the whole month, because my my skin won't handle it. Anyways, here's the matching after. It's with witch hazel, no alcohol in it. I actually really like the scent. It's congratulations, Thiven. I like how he spelled his name. And Courtney. God, it's not on purpose. It's just I know that he's I think he's the main face that you see in Reddit. I haven't seen. Well, I maybe haven't tried to see Courtney in Reddit, but anyways, Steven and Courtney, bravo. Your scents are amazing, your products are amazing. I am a fan, and I am and will be a repeat buyer. So much for the aftershave. I will also add a perfume. It's one of my favorites. It's Shirley May. I don't know, I just love it. A friend of mine gifted it to me 15 years ago. It's cheap, but it's good. Sure, why not? So yeah, today's shave, first day of the Lather Games, and I think I am the first Bulgarian that is participating ever in the history of the Lather Games. Someone may correct me. And I am going for gold. Watch out, Junjula. I will try and take over your throne. If I can, I will. If I can, I will. Yeah, sure. The R41, which a birch bark with a birch bark handle. The OUMO 5. No, it's not a 5G. The OUMO Tuxedo synthetic 30 millimeter knot. I'm gonna have to get some practicing. And the Perm Sharp. It's upside down, of course. And the Perm Sharp blades, which I will be testing down the road again with a different razor, because I hate this. And I am inclined to say that this is more at fault than this. But we'll see. I did see some small chips there. Of course, they're micro chips, but still it can have an effect. So yeah. And again, thanks to Jeff M54321, of course, it's upside down, for creating the threads and unintentionally making me buying this alum block just to try it. It's damn good, because it dries less. Everything else is the same, but that factor alone is pretty good. Also, if you can find it cheap, because in Bulgaria it's something like $14. That's a lot. I found it from Greece for 8 or something like, which is more reasonable. So yeah, I think that's it for now. Looking forward for tomorrow. This will be the first time I actually shave more. I think the most I've shaven in consecutive days is 14 or 15, something like that, but with BBS, but it's really tricky and my skin can't really cope with it well. So yeah, this is it for now. I wish you to stay safe, happy shaves, and don't drink and drive.